Aye, top of the morning to ye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Irish. I could never be. I have a strict limit of 10 shots each night. No more, no less. Anyway, story time. Right before I set out to make this commentary, playing the game, capturing the gameplay, setting up recording stuff with my sexy voice. Ladies. All that jazz. These tangents make a story really hard to follow, so let's start from the beginning. Right before I set up to make this commentary, I was eating an ice cream cone in my room. Something you should know about me is that my room is a greenhouse, sort of. It's outside, filled with vegetation. The only real artificial flavoring comes from electricity and ice cream. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is that my room gets very, very hot. This makes ice cream melt quite a bit faster. Sometimes it can be difficult to keep the ice cream on the cone because it will start slipping and sliding around, like a quickly melting ball of ice cream on a skinny shafted ice cream cone. Anyway, the ice cream sometimes falls off the cone, so what I do is I set up 40 to 50 protective or cautionary ice cream cones all around where I sit. This makes it so that if the ice cream ever falls off the ice cream cone, one of the cautionary cones will most likely catch it. It's very important that the ice cream does not hit the ground, otherwise the plants in my greenhouse claim it as their own, and all of a sudden, I have bigger problems than Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. Anyway, there's no real point to this story other than to say I like ice cream. I like ice cream cones. I own 2 garden gnomes, I pay my mortgage loans, and I create my musical tones. Give a treat like a doggy bone, need some space to be left alone. Taking a look at the seeds we've sown, there's a noob that we all owned. It's not a stealth clone, but rather a stealth clown. He be going prone, noob, get off the ground. Ain't got Ninja Pro, still not trying to make a sound, but he make the ladies moan with his jester frown. Hold the phone, what was I talking about? These tangents, they really make me forget my topics. And then I gotta think of new stuff on the fly, and leave all my preparation behind, because before I record, I think about what I want to talk about. Unfortunately, I only get one topic. Then from there, everything just goes downhill, and it just turns into one big mess. Okay, how about this then? I was thinking about the future, and in the future, people have said things about flying cars. I want to make a flying car now, and I want it to have autopilot, and I don't want it to run off gas, but rather fear and intrigue. What does this mean for the passengers? It means they're not going to die, at least not in the first flight. Oh, I also want a dinosaur. Speaking of animals, I don't know if I previously mentioned this, but I have this friend, and she had this birthday. Anyway, a few weeks before her birthday, we were joking around a bit, and I was walking her home, and I told her that I was going to get her a box of squirrels for her birthday. We both laughed, and I was like, ha, seriously, a box of squirrels just for you, and I'm doing it. Anyway, a few days before her birthday, I went online and bought a bunch of small squirrel stuffed animals. A few days later, I received the squirrels and put them in a shoebox. Then, a few minutes later, I wrapped the shoebox in quality wrapping paper, and a few seconds later, I said, voila, my masterpiece, she is finished. Ha ha, le croissant. Anyway, school next day, gave her the gift, she was all thankful and stuff, standard protocol, but little did she know that I had actually gotten her a box of squirrels! Later, I found out that she had opened it and I had completely made her year and all was well. Until the ninjas attacked! No, but can you imagine? My life could use more pizzazz. Lots of Z's in that word. Yeah, lots of Z's. Not like an actual sleeping person, but, like a picture of a sleeping person. At least that's standard protocol. And that's what society is run off of, and it bothers me, like no other. It's okay, though, because I have a plan B, and my plan B has 2 uses. It prevents pregnancy, number 1, and it shields against the societal tendencies that make me sick. That was number 2. Just FYI. Speaking of things that make me sick, a virus scanned my computer the other day, and it didn't find anything. Yay, right? Yep. Then, life went on. Don't you just love a short story with no real substance? It really makes my day. Kind of like when I was a kid, selling lemonade made my day. Especially when I made more money than her seashell business down by the seashore. Nobody really knows her name, so we just call her She. Anyway, she sells seashells down by the seashore, and I sell my fantastic lemonade down by the front of my driveway. On the sidewalk, though. So the stand doesn't block the cars. I did see a video where a man had his stands in the streets, but I was like, nuh-uh, that's dangerous. I need a new story. Okay, new topic. Crap. Well, would you look at the time? Seriously, look at the time. Honestly, it's right there on your computer screen, or phone, or device from the future. But really, look at it. Look at it. Look at the time. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, it's late. Time to hit the hay, like a medieval stuntman, or a drunken horse, or I don't know. When there's no time, there's no similes, there's no metaphors, or cleverness, or sense. Actually, there's never any sense. But the wisest person I've ever met told me that sense is overrated. So I'm definitely taking that for all it's worth. Thank you for listening. And if you're one of those people who can open their eyes, thank you for watching. Or if you're one of those people with a tongue, thank you for tasting. Person with a nose, thanks for smelling. And fingers, touching. Oh yeah. See, this is what happens. I need to end a commentary, and I don't know how to end it, so I just keep rambling until the day ends. But then the day ends, and I still ramble, and I wonder when it will stop. When it will stop. When will it stop? When? But then, I realize that it doesn't really matter, so I stop it, whenever it stops. Too bad I can't fade out. I'm not a studio song, but I could be. I could do it. I could do it. I could do the do. I don't like soda. Fear me! Okay, well, bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice day.
Double kill. Game over.